Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. I had to do a plug with this. This is, I don't know, you all around football probably know who this is, but this is Jason Kelce. He came to our grading school here a couple of years ago, and he's interested in starting his own grazing operation someday with beef cattle and possibly some sheep. And anyway, he came and brought a film crew with him, and kind of doing his transition from being the center snapper for the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles. And the year he came was, trying to think back. Well, it was the year they went to the Super Bowl and played his brother. So it was actually called the Kelce Bowl. Travis, which plays for the Chiefs, played Jason right here, his brother, and Jason is the older brother. And they went up against each other in the Super Bowl, and it was a tough one for me because I am a Kansas City Chiefs fan. And but I was, my goodness, I was pulling for Jason too. The dude came to our grazing school, and Jason follows me on YouTube, and they have their own channel. It's unbelievable what it's done. It's called New Heights, and I don't know, they're up to, I think, 2 or 3 million viewers now, and they did it in like a year. Certainly didn't hurt that Travis started dating Taylor Swift. But anyway, Jason is a real dude. I mean, he's concerned about his food, his 3 young daughters. He wants them to know where their food comes from. And you can sit down with Jason, and he's the kind of guy you just sit down and have a good conversation with. He doesn't act like he's an all-pro. He's the highest paid center snapper in the NFL. Between him and Travis are probably 2 of the most famous, right now, football players in the United States. But Jason is very, very humble. I talked to him. He actually brought Jana out for dinner one night. And I talked to him a little bit about football. I didn't want to talk much. We were talking grazing more than anything. But, he's just a very humble fellow. When you shake his hand, your hand disappears. He's a big guy. He's a big guy. And he needs to be if he's, right in the center of the snap every single play. I mean, this guy's getting hammered. But he got a wonderful family. He's got Kylie, his wife, and he's got 3 beautiful daughters. And just a neat dude. So had to give a plug for Jason. And believe it or not, I made it into his film. He came out the documentary, Prime Video. Prime did it, and it's called Kelce. And toward the end of that film, it's about an hour and 30-minute documentary, I think. There we are, or I got me in it anyway. He's in the grazing school, writing notes and listening to what we're talking and teaching. And Jason's all about it, he's my kind of guy, and I think it's just neat that somebody of his stature, and he's very famous, he hasn't let it go to his head. So anyway, Jason, have a good one out there, man. I didn't want to do this until I was sure that you weren't going to be, I didn't want any distractions if he was going to be playing the Super Bowl this weekend, but their team did get beat earlier, and the word is out that Jason may be retiring this year. Who knows? But looks to me like he's got a pretty good spring in his step still. And I know it's a hard thing to do, to walk away when you're 14 years, I believe he is, 14 years in the NFL, and 7 or 8 times he's on the all-pro team. So yeah, pretty cool. For a fellow that wasn't very much even sought after coming out of college, he sure proved the naysayers wrong. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and go Chiefs.